It's baseball. It's the show.
And
it comes your way next.
2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
Scott Kazmir is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off one of those performances. He gave up 2 hits. He pitched deep in the ball game. He showed you durability, ability to throw strikes when he needed to. He's looking very good right now, and I expect another good game from him right now.
Coming to the plate now, Mario Lozano, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Well, you usually don't get the 3rd pitch to tell you what kind of game you're going to have, but right there he missed that pitch, and I'm telling you right now, this could be an offensive game if this is the way the zone's going to be tonight.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Neuenhuis is under it. 2 down.
Batting 3rd, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Kazmir in the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
At the plate, Jeff Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jeff Escalona.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. Remember, he had a great season a year ago. He hit over 340, so expectations were high for him to have another nice year, but it's just not happening right now. Baseball will always humble you, but the best ones are able to make the adjustments they have to get back on track.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in, Michael Franco, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And now a pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Oh, 1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenhuis took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Chris Johnson.
Leading off for
and
Atlanta,
there's a look at his home
third
and road
baseman,
splits so far
Chris
this year.
Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan.
Right
0-0 count, looking
William
for a fastball.
Wynn.
He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box now, William Wynn, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And there he goes towards second. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
All right, here's how the Phillies
Batting
line up defensively, brought to you by
Catcher.
Majestic.
Christian.
And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Stepping up now, Christian Bethancourt. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job of runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder number 8, Chris Coghlan.
Ready now, Chris Coghlan. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging bottom half of the second.
Edmund London.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Coughlin on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does a splits on you every now and then.
In now is John Jay. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book. But it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Three and 0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Stepping in, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Scott Kazmir.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kazmir. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. From the belt, kicks and deals. This ball will be chopped foul.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll just waste one there. 1 and 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Melvin Upton Jr.
Leading off for the
They'll
Braves,
start things out against Scott
the left fielder,
Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1 and 2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Now batting, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit in the air to center field. Neuenhuis moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Mario Lozano.
Striding in once again, Mario Lozano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Flipped out the other way toward short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Escalona. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jeff Escalona.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Freeman is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and you can see they lead the division by the narrowest of margins, just a half game. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Wint going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
As aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Coughlin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons
Leading off with a break.
comes into this at bat 0 for
Shortstop.
1 in the ball game.
Andrelton Simmons.
And the pitch. Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Johnson. He singled his last time up. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. London is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 32, William Wynn.
Into the box, William Wint. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Edmund London. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edmund London.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number
And so
19,
after getting the ground ball with the
Sean
fastball on that last
Shea.
pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in, John Jay reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in, Christian
Leading off for
Bethancourt
Atlanta,
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bethancourt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. London comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 8, Chris Coghlan.
Striding into the box, Chris Coghlan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The left fielder,
here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. London is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Woody Francis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Woody Francis.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The curveball in the dirt that time, and it's
probably gonna go ahead and turn that baby
1-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 26, Scott Kazmir.
In now, Scott Kazmir. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Jeff Escalona. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Striding in once again, Mario Lozano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist with a dive. The throw to first. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Maikel Franco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. Digging in to try it again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Shea Simmons takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Shea Simmons.
Edmund London will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to short. Simmons is there. Throw in time at 1st for out number 2.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, John Jay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 18, and Zobrist.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit on the ground to 1st. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Here's Zobrist now at second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Wint. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center. A base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Into the box now, Christian Bethancourt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Jay has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Chris Coghlan.
So stepping in, Chris Coghlan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Timmy Big A is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Deonder Navarro is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Deonder Navarro.
Ready once again, Woody Francis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Woody Francis.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Lozano on the grass, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 26, Scott Kazmir.
Adrian Beltre has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Adrian Beltre.
Weak chopper up the line. To his right, Johnson. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jeff Escalona.
Ready for another chance. Jeff Escalona. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Coghlan is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. Ken
attention,
Giles
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
Phillies,
so to start the eighth.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Logan Morrison will pinch hit
Number
here, and
20,
he's the potential tying
Logan
run.
Morrison.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a ball, 1-0. Navarro waits the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And Navarro will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Mario Lozano. Pitch swung on and throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, his first stolen base on the year. One and one, here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Franco has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes.
Yep, 1-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Neuenhuis has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Logan Morrison will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 20.
Simon Whitney
Comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Whitney.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. One and 2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
At the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wint on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Edmund London.
Coming to the plate now, Edmund London. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners going in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and two count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Jonathan Papelbon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jonathan Papelbon.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a liner towards second. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
Number 23, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Scott Kazmir earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jonathan Papelbon hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Philadelphia Phillies, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Kazmir. His record is now 6-9. The save to Jonathan Papelbon, his 42nd. The loss goes to Mike Foltynewicz. His record is now 10-8. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.